dun 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 dun. Come on, guys, I had to do it. Hey, guys, this is Jason the X, and welcome to the SCNS Live figure review for Star Wars The Black Series 6-inch #2 Darth Vader. Now, this figure I've been waiting for, and there's a little bit of disappointment, and maybe somebody wants to offer me some tips on how to fix him. Hey, it's great, but it's Darth Vader. So anyway, let's go ahead and get to the box. We'll touch on everything with the figure later. So, of course, we got the new Star Wars The Black Series 6-inch packaging. Got Darth Vader, got that blue line there. He is #2. Nothing on the sides. You have that window at the top. He fell over off camera. And you've got his bio here. Got to look at him and Luke having a tender moment before, death. So, but anyway, this is Darth Vader, and this guy is actually pretty okay, I guess. But there are some problems with the figure. But first, I mean, he's got some good detail. I mean, that's the helmet. You got this design up here. These holes you're seeing is actually where the cape is pinned in. It's pinned in with just some thread. And it is a cloth cape. And what's cool is the cloth has this heavier piece here to make sure that it flows. The only thing is, it seems like there is a lot of material that doesn't need to be here. I mean, the cape seems a little too long. And perhaps I could trim that down, I don't know, but I mean, there's his feet and there's how much extra fabric. And of course, from the skirt piece as well, we get a lot of fabric here. So this seems too long. I'm afraid to cut it, because this is actually funny, guys. Somebody could have whooped Vader like this. Anyway, there's a lot of good detail here. It's just that this skirt piece just seems off to me. And I'm going to get his cape out of his face. But if you see here, it's got this extra flap going here. And it kind of lodges into the crotch piece here, which is a flexible plastic. It's just kind of wedged in there. And I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do with this. Am I supposed to put this back here so it kind of makes that flowing look that he had in the movie? I guess that kind of looks better. And this part is actually cloth here as well. But if you look, I've got like this flap coming down here. I mean, I can shove it back up there, but I want to show you guys what's going on there. See, it's just coming down. I mean, he's got a lot of great paint detail, but it seems like this cape piece is just a problem. A lot of good detail on the boots. They look good. And, we got his whole suit here. I lifted his skirt. That would get you killed. Anyway, it's not a bad figure, but it's not a great figure. There's just a couple things that just are bothering me about this guy. He is Vader. I gotta admit, he looks just like Darth Vader. And I can't complain too much. For his accessory, though, he does come with his classic lightsaber, which we can take a look at that. And that blade does unattach. Now, the one thing that does bother me is he didn't come with anything to attach his blade to his belt with. And that's a really simple thing they've been doing with a lot of the figures, and I don't know why they didn't do it with him. Out of all the things to not include is that. Now, like I said, I'm glad my cases are so close by. Need to move the camera out of the way. Here's a comparison shot with Anakin Skywalker. A figure I wasn't too keen on. But if you want to see the size difference, there you go. So yeah, of course he's taller than Anakin. He is a big figure. Here's a comparison of him with Luke. He towers over Luke. And we'll go ahead and just throw in Chewie. So yeah, he's a big figure. It's just that this cape piece, everything else about this character seems pretty good. The chain is actual metal. But it doesn't seem to want to rest properly. I don't know if that's just the way the cape is. See, if I bring the cape down further, now it kind of covers up those peg holes where it's threaded in. But it just something up here is not clicking with me. I don't know what it is. Now, also he does come with a removable helmet. You can take off this helmet piece to reveal the breathing apparatus, everything, and you can see the back of his head. And this part actually comes off as well to reveal his visage with all his scarring and burn marks and pale skin. So yeah, that's not bad either, and it just clips in, you know. There's nothing to hold this on. It just kind of fits over here. You just want to line it up, and it does line up properly, and then the helmet will fall off the table, and it just kind of fits on his head. So. But yeah, there is a lot of good detail. This is not a bad figure, but it is not a great one either. Articulation wise, he does have the ankle tilts, peg inside the foot, double jointed knees, which very well done. I like how they put the material on the knees as well. Got a thigh swivel, got a ball joint, that's about as far as it goes. And he just has a torso joint, and I'm afraid to really work with that torso joint because of these pieces of fabric. Now they are kind of a little bit stretchy, but not much. So yeah. Got ball jointed arms. Unfortunately, they are restricted by this armor. You can kind of move the armor up and move it inside of the chest armor. Single jointed elbows. Got a swivel at the elbow, and it will turn. And you've got a twist or tilt at the wrist over here. Now this hand, however, is stuck in kind of a I'm going to use the force on you kind of hand. You can kind of do that, and he's, you know, wiping your mind, or he's lifting you up, or he's blocking your blaster fire, or maybe he is telling you to join me and we can defeat the Emperor, or he's choking you. So yeah. Like I said, and that's not too bad. I kind of actually like that. Some people have said they don't like that they molded the hand that way, but considering they don't do articulated fingers, I'm okay with that. And of course, he can hold his lightsaber in this hand. So there we go. So yeah, like I said, it's not a bad looking figure. I actually do like it. Oh, just for another comparison, I'm going to go ahead and bring in Darth Maul here. Yeah, there's going to be some wicked poses on my shelf after this. So anyway, like I said, it's not a bad figure, but it is not a great figure by any means. We're getting towards that hit or miss ratio with the Star Wars The Black Series, and it worries me a little bit. But otherwise, it is a decent figure. If you see him, I mean, he's Darth Vader. You got to pick him up. I like the look of him. I think they got a lot of stuff right, and there's just a few little nitpicks that kept this figure from being great. But still a good figure, and I recommend him if you see him. So until next time, guys, I'm Jason the X for SCNS Live, powered by CineLeaks.com, and I will catch you later. Keep on nerding.